You ready? Walk in the door. What?
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Regional Airport information, Lima 2054 Zulu weather, wind 2
The clouds are exactly what it said online, which is great. We can switch over to ground, 1205 for tower. We have information Lima. And before we go, just like what are we doing today? Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
You guys know Heather. It's the Halloween special, thank God, or else this would be really awkward. And the back today? Yeah?
It's me.
Okay, good
That's
enough.
Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. I'll let you get the GPS set up while I do the run-up. How's that? Worcester Tower, Warrior 8027 Foxtrot, holding short 29 at Bravo, ready for the intersection departure. Can you get a right turn on, please?
Airport 10, exit at the end of the runway if you would, please.
Exit at the 11 approach, Airport 10.
Number 8027 Foxtrot, Worcester Tower, hold short, vehicle on the runway, will be exiting momentarily.
Holding short 27 Fox.
You ready?
I was born ready.
Good answer.
Oh god, do I actually sound like this? Airport 10 is off with the 11 approach.
Airport 10, roger, thank you. Warrior 27 Foxtrot, runway 29 at Bravo, cleared for takeoff, on course departure approved.
Clear for takeoff, 29 Bravo on course for 8027 Foxtrot.
Yeah, let's go.
Yay.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Worcester Tower, Warrior 8027 Foxtrot is clear to the northeast. We'll talk to you later.
Warrior 27 Foxtrot, frequency change approved.
So now, I'm going to actually key up.
Get your code.
I didn't, so I'm going to get Bradley, which, I mean, like, we're coming up on Boston right now, but I'm going to say we're just out of Worcester. That should be good enough.
Yeah. We're not close enough for that.
Bradley approach, Warrior 8027 Foxtrot.
Warrior 8027 Foxtrot, Bradley.
8027 Foxtrot's just out of Worcester. We're heading direct to Beverly, Bravo Victor Yankee at 3,500. Can we get the flight following, please?
Or 27 Foxtrot, squawk 5224 ident.
5244 and ident for 27 Foxtrot.
And it's number 27 Foxtrot, the code's 522424 at the end.
Whoops. 5224 for 27 Fox. Alright, well, how do I?
Galaxy 721, contact West over tower 134.85.
224. There we go. I wonder if I have to re-ident that if I change the code.
November 27 Foxtrot, radar contact 10 miles to the east of Worcester, Bradley, altimeters 29 or 86.
86 and the position checks for 27 Fox.
You're good if you didn't ask.
Huh?
I think you're good if you didn't
1690
ask.
Bradley, departure radar contact,
Yeah.
maintain 10,000, proceed direct veers.
Love getting this ADSB on here, God. Just gives you such a better
November
picture of what's
27
going on around
Foxtrot,
you.
contact Boston approach 124.4.
1244 for 27 Fox. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Ooh, lots of guys in there.
090, descend, maintain 4,000, 507 Delta Whiskey.
Boston approach, Warrior 27 Foxtrot, 3,500, direct to Beverly.
Warrior 8027 Foxtrot, Boston approach, roger, and verify landing Beverly.
That's permanent for 27 Foxtrot.
Warrior 27 Foxtrot, thank you, remain clear, Boston Bravo Airspace, proceed through Bedford class Delta at or above 2,500.
Remain clear of the Bravo and through the Delta at 2,500 or above for 27 Foxtrot. That's what I have you for, is to actually make sure that I get everything. Because I know you fly out here with these guys a lot more than I do.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you just gotta make sure when you start getting to Boston, you drop down.
Yeah, that's make sure that's not on the decline. Oh yeah. There
you go. Oh wow, we're
moving 132 knots ground speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love getting that EDP though. There's actually a mode where I can get just the traffic. Look at that.
Holy crap. Oh yeah, I use this all the time.
Welcome to Boston, ladies and gentlemen. City of...
890, just want to maintain 2,000.
2,000 for 890.
I'm trying to remember what somebody described Boston to me recently as. Oh my god, it was the funniest thing. It was like music conservatories and failed tech startups. So it's like that's about it. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Wow, it's...
oh good. My iPad just popped up and said that it's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi of the GoPro that's in my tail. So I know it's still here, so that's good.
00
Let's see, that first notch there is 4,000, so we're good into that first notch. Anyway, so if you want to kind of watch the situation for me, watch for traffic, and watch the class, the Bravo, then I just want to have a couple of words with you guys, because it's been, like months since I've talked to you. I gave you a little bit of update video. Yeah, you can have the plane if you want.
Yay.
Yep, you have the plane. Yeah, I gave you guys an update video like a week ago, and I just wanted to say that
Subways are 890 to airport, 2 o'clock in 6 miles.
I answer sometimes
Subways are 890 to running
over
110,
100 comments per day.
29.
And most of them are really great, and I love you guys who say, like, you are an excellent pilot, thank you so much for doing this. Sorry, I got the ATC on right now. I'm just trying to listen. And then I have a lot of haters, too. And there's always somebody that, like, thumbs down my videos within the first few seconds. But what I wanted to say today was I wanted to have 2 brief montages for you. One, on my glide slopes, because there's a video that I have called I Forgot How to Land, where people keep saying, oh my god, you can't drag in an approach like that. That's bad, such bad practice, you're going to kill people. And my answer is, never did I say to drag in an approach. I said, you don't have to pop it down from 1,000 feet on short final in full flaps to make a good landing. Stick to your glide slopes, listen to your POH, listen to your instructor more importantly, you'll nail it every time. So here's a quick montage of every time I've been on glide slope.
As it turns out, I had 17 videos where Vamsees or Pappies were clearly visible. I recorded the duration and number of lights that were visible from 1,000 feet down to 100 and averaged. That's the number you see here. My overall score was 3.18 out of 4 white lights. Not too shabby. But I encourage you guys to video your own flights and go back and review just like I do. You can learn a lot about your landings and how safe you are too.
Let's see, and number 2 is for those of you that look at my videos real quick and say that, quote, use a checklist, young man, you're going to end up killing somebody someday. Well, there's the iPad, there's the checklist. You can see it in every single video that I have. My checklists and my iPad are always glued to my knee. And I challenge you this. I want to see how many people can pull up an emergency checklist for their plane that quickly.
I would like to remain heading 09 or
3 pages
0
back.
for the
Emergency checklist. That's one thing I can really say, because tell me, if you can't get an emergency checklist that fast, do you really have them all memorized? Do you really know what to do for every single emergency you can have? I know I don't. Even specifically, I at least recently learned that if you had an engine fire and you want to turn off your fuel supply, you might think, oh, I'll just turn the fuel selector to off, right? Turns out it's not that easy. After like 1972, most airplanes like this, like the Piper Warrior, actually have a tiny switch you need to push in the fuel selector in order to turn it to the off position. I had no clue, and I actually found this out through reviewing some NTSB reports of John F. Kennedy Jr.'s, George Kennedy, so John F. Kennedy's son. His crash off of Martha's Vineyard, NTSB actually found his fuel selector in the off position and kind of pointed out that was not so easy to happen. But that's kind of a whole different story. Anyway, those are the main things I wanted to cover today. Other than that, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how I plan for a flight like this that's not really going into the best weather. So I'll speak about that a little bit in a minute, because right now we're trying to focus and get ourselves over to Beverly, doing a smooth 131 knot cruise. That's good stuff. I can never turn these GoPros off. Oh, and then also for you guys who have been like, you focus too much on the GoPros, I know this. It's a challenge to fly and manage your cameras at the same time. It's also the same as if I had a more complicated GPS. And I can't tell you the number of videos I've actually lost because like one of my GoPros just runs out of batteries or something like while I'm flying and I don't notice, or like is in literally the wrong mode. So for my fellow YouTube pilots out there, what I actually do is I have them all in one button mode. So if I just push the button and hold it to turn it on, it immediately starts recording with all my correct settings like right after that, which is really nice. And just like a final disclaimer for you guys, I'm not the best pilot in the world. I am very far from it. And you don't see me going for my more advanced ratings. Part of it's money, and part of it is that I'm actually choosing to spend my personal money and the money that you guys give me by supporting me on Patreon to not work on my own ratings, but to just introduce more people to aviation to get their private pilot's licenses, because I think that's the most important thing we can do for aviation, is just to get more people up in the air.
November 27 Foxtrot, traffic. 11:30 to 12 o'clock, 4 miles southwest, down at the Warrior 1700, descending inbound to Bedford.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes out for him. I got them on the ADSB for 27 Foxtrot.
Roger.
She's a great controller. Actually, I love her.
Yeah, for real.
I used to love, I don't know if you guys have heard of Boston John. He's like easily my favorite controller ever. He's just some guy that used to work Boston Tower. I'm not sure if he's there anymore. I personally don't hear him, but he might still be there. And he is just the most fantastic controller, because you want somebody that has like a little bit of flair, right? Because that way you listen to what they're saying, they're energetic, they're not boring you. And Boston John was the epitome of that.
27 Foxtrot, traffic no factor.
No factor, 27 Fox. Make sure we can get some high fidelity shots here of me like blowing my nose in the cockpit. Alright, so for you guys that always see me like futzing around with the GPS and wondering what I'm doing, that's why I usually get most of my frequencies and information about the airports rather than going through my iPad. So here, if you take a look at what I'm doing, pop over to the airport page. So the elevation is 100 feet, so that means traffic pattern altitude is going to be 1100. And then I can go over by a couple, I can see the runways, and then I can see the frequencies. So I can get the ATIS is 119.2. So I'll leave that in there. Actually, I'll put it up here, 119.2. That way I have it in the second radio, so I can listen to that first, and then I have tower on 1252. 1252. And then I can even put in ground up here as a reminder, just in case I forget, 121.6.
Sorry, I keep hitting you.
That's fine.
ATIS.
Yeah, I don't want to, she's probably going to like, how far are we? 8 miles out? Yeah, she's probably going to hand us off relatively soon, so I don't want to miss it. I can try to.
Advise on initial contact, give information.
November 27 Foxtrot, Beverly Airport, 12 o'clock in 10 miles.
The airport straight ahead is, looks like about 8 miles for us. And do you want us to switch over tower now?
27 Foxtrot, just want to make sure you had it in sight, 8 miles, 10 miles, and contact Beverly Tower 125.2.
1252 for 27 Foxtrot, and happy Saturday to you.
Well, thank you, happy Saturday to you.
Great control. 1252 over to Beverly Tower, so we'll get swap over. Actually, we'll stay on there, and then we'll get the ATIS right now.
Beverly Tower information, Quebec. 2100 Zulu weather. Winds calm, visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 3,700 overcast. Temperature 10, dew point 9er, altimeter 2985. IFR aircraft and expected visual approach, landing and departing runway 16. Advise on initial contact, give information. Quebec.
Quebec.
You'll see the awkward office building I was talking about because it's on 1634.
Okay, so it looks like it's probably this right base in 16. So I'll go over to Tower, Beverly Tower, we have information Quebec, and we're 6 miles to the southwest-ish, yeah.
Or like west.
Yeah. Beverly Tower, Warrior 8027 Foxtrot is 6 miles to the west. We have information Quebec inbound.
Warrior 8027 Foxtrot, Beverly Tower, report right base to runway 16.
Report right base to 16 for 8027 Foxtrot. Attention ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent into Beverly, Massachusetts. The weather is a balmy 52 degrees and light rain and overcast or something, I don't know.
Overcast.
There's a reason that I'm not a commercial pilot.
Part of me wishes I went to Embry-Riddle.
Oh, me too. Every day. Every day.
Like really bad. but I try not to think about it too hard.
Yeah, same. Same, every day. Beverly Tower, Warrior 27 Foxtrot, the 2-mile right base, 416.
27 Foxtrot, the wind's 200 at 7, runway 16 cleared to land.
Clear to land 16 for 8027 Foxtrot. What'd you think back there? Eh?
Shakes more than I thought.
What?
It shakes more than I expected.
Sorry.
It's nice.
We like the turbulence, at least I do. Personally,
I
what
don't
I
dislike
say is that the turbulence reminds you that you're flying.
Boston doesn't look as dirty from the sky.
I know, right? I live right over there,
That's not very specific.
in the direction of the water. That way.
Oh, which water?
Little closer than Boston, but towards that water.
Okay.
Mixture master mix. So this approach is for all of you that say that I drag my approaches out and they're way too long. We're going to keep 4 white all the way to the threshold. Here we go. In all honesty though, I will tell you the truth, is that you guys, the fact that you nitpick like that is actually great. It makes me very happy because it means that people are trying to keep our skies as safe as they can be. And that is what to do. Yeah, that was nice.
27 Foxtrot, your destination?
Hangar number 4.
Cherokee 27 Foxtrot, turn right at Alpha, left at Bravo, taxi to the ramp.
Right on Alpha, left to Bravo to the ramp for 27 Foxtrot. Yeah, it's up there, right?
Yep,
Cool.
right over here.
Ready or not, here we dance. Any question?